going on, y'all? I'm doing some more pack openings tonight. Been saving up some of the new Cosmic Eclipse set. Just waiting to crack them bad boys open and see what they got. Super excited about this one. I got a few sets here, a couple Celestial Storms, some Cosmic Eclipse, Forbidden Light, Lost Thunder, Ultra Prism, the Unified Minds, and some boxes. So let's start with the Celestial Storm. Alright, we got a Whale Lord. He always has a big HP. 40 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So he's only good before he gets beat up. Alright. Ooh, look at that Blaziken GX with that explosive kick. Very nice. Got a reverse hollow switch, a Lure Ball. Evolution Pokemon, that's cool. Awesome. Alright, Cosmic Eclipse time to y'all. Maybe I'll save those to last. Maybe I won't do that to y'all. Alright, Cosmic Eclipse, let's do it. Told you I hadn't opened many of these yet. That Temple is cute. Heracross, Type Null. He's got a 50 Air Slash for only 2 colorless. That's a good move. If you get stuck with him, that's not bad. Oh, look at that team up card. Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff. I wonder when they started putting the Megas as tag team Pokemon. I wonder if that was this set or the Unified Mind set. I don't think I've ever seen a Mega as part of a tag team before this set. They got Jumping Balloon, 60 more damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon GX and EX in play. So if you're fighting a really bad guy, this guy does a lot of damage. A Pyroar, nice. That Tangrowth art is gorgeous. Alright, alright. Let's try another one. That was a good pull there. Alright, got that Entei. Rally Back and Fire Mane. Togedemaru. He's looking really, really weird. Almost like he's got rocks coming out of him. Beastite. What is that? The attacks of the Ultra Beast this card is attached to do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each prize card that I have taken. So if I've taken a few, that could do some good extra damage there. Mimikyu. Oh, a trainer tag team. Search your deck for 3 water energy. Reveal them, put them in your hand. Discard 5 other cards from your hand. Even if they have used their GX attack before. Oh, that's cool. Secondary GX attack. That art's pretty. I've never seen him in a colorless. That's really neat. Alright, let's go. Oh, Whimsicott. Alright, Sneaky Pocket. Lost down if you do draw 3 cards. Alright. Kirlia, nice. Chinchou, Azrael. Nothing really awesome, but some pretty cool arts. Oh, there's a Decidueye with a Skill Dive. Tracking Shot. Does 80 to you and 80, or an 80 to your opponent and 80 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that's already been hit. Really cool Excadrill art. Lilip, Lowland Sandshrew, Metal type. That's odd. It's a Metal type. Flabebe, Eevee, Follow My Tail, Search your deck for any number of EV or EVGX and put them onto your bench. Wait a minute. Search your deck for any EV and any number of EVs. So you can just fill your bench with EVs. That's cool. Oh, I got it. I got it, y'all. It's the big one. It's the baby team up. Togepi, Cleffa, and Igglybuff. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 30 more damage for each heads. Starts at 120. Supreme Puff GX. Take another turn after this one. Skip the between turn step. Oh, so you can just take another turn after you do this. If this Pokemon has at least 14 extra, get 14 right there. 14 extra fairy energy attached to it in addition to this attack cost. So plus these two. So 16 total. Your opponent shuffles all of their bench Pokemon and all cards attached to them into their deck. And then you get to go again. So honestly, if you use this move, if you have 16, which looks conspicuous right off the bat, by the way, because there's usually only 20 energies in my deck total. So if I got 16 on this guy, then he can use it to put all their bench Pokemon back on their in their deck. Skip turns. Go ahead and take the next turn and do Rolling Panic and hopefully kill whoever the active Pokemon. So this could be a game ender right here if you use it right. Araquanid, Throw, and Dartrix. Alright, got a Lantern with blinking lights. As often you may look at the top card of your opponent's deck. These arts on these in this set are really, really pretty. I think that's what Mythical was telling me the other day, that the arts in these sets are kind of the draw because they're full arts and they're real pretty. Lily's Full Force, draw 4 cards. 3 or more cards in your hand. 2 cards in your hand. Oh. So you draw 4 cards, you play them however you want, and then before the turn ends, if you have 3 or more left, shuffle cards from your hand into your deck until you have 2 cards in your hand. That's kind of I don't know about that one. Alright, we got an Armaldo with Ancient Blast. 50 more damage for each unidentified fossil card in your discard pile. That Flareon's pretty. He's got the Power Cheer. I didn't talk about it a couple packs ago, but we got a Jolteon with the Power Cheer as well. The attacks of your Pokemon GX in play that evolve from Eevee do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So you have the Eevee card that lets you pull as many Eevees as you want out of your deck. You also have the Jolteons and the Flareons that have the Power Cheer. So that the evolved forms of Eevee do 30 more damage. He's got a Flamethrower attack that does 90, so he could do 120. So that's pretty cool. Got the Igglybuff with Sleepy Voice. It's just an ability. The active Pokemon is now asleep. And your turn ends. Well, of course it ends. Well, it's an ability, so it's not like an attack. Well, whatever. The next time you flip any number of coins, effect of an attack, ability, or trainer card this turn, choose heads or tails for the first coin flip. Choose the next time you flip any number of coins for the effect of an attack, ability, or trainer card this turn, choose heads or tails for the first coin flip. So I'm guessing you get to choose before you flip and hope it lands on that. It doesn't have to be heads. That's how I'm going to read that, but I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Alright. Got another Armaldo, but now we got a Vaporeon, and she's got Vitality Cheer. Your Pokemon GX in play that evolve from Eevee get plus 60 HP. So if you had her with her plus 60 HP and Flareon with his plus 30 damage, I'm starting to think that the Jolteon might have a different ability, but still a cheer, because I saw the word cheer in his ability. But I'm wondering if you just need to build an EV deck out of this set. I bet it'd be pretty awesome. Let's see. Oh, look at this one. We got Venusaur and Snivy GX with Shining Vine. This Pokemon is your active Pokemon. When you attach a Grass Energy card from your hand to it, you may switch in your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. That's just dirty. It's got Force Dump. He only needs one Grass Energy, honestly. Anything else can just be any color. 50 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Interesting. Alright, we got red and blue. Look at that. Search your deck for a Pokemon GX that evolves from one of your Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it, then shuffle your deck. That's pretty cool. You may discard 2 other cards from your hand. If you do, search your deck for 2 basic energy cards and attach them to the Pokemon you evolved this way. Now that's really neat. So you can whip out a GX, put 2 energy on him just with this card. Okay, our special holo is a trainer. I don't know when they started making the special card a trainer, but it is what it is. You can play this card only if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Search your deck for a Pokemon, a trainer card, and a basic energy card. Reveal them and put them into your hand. I guess that's not bad. Got that Pignite. That Zangoose art is gorgeous. You don't see a lot of Zangoose cards out there. Probably because they don't use them much in play because their attacks are pretty poo. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So you can hit him for 10, and then every time you do a little more damage, he gets a little more beat up, and his Brutal Edge gets a little bigger. But I don't think that builds fast enough to not die first. There's a green little deerling. That's cute. Next. Alright, we got Spiel and Pinch, Hakamo-O, Pyroar, Igglybuff. Got this Weezing here with Blow Away Bomb. With the effect of Roxy, you may put 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon. Ooh. Balloon Burst. Discard this Pokemon and all cards attached to it. That is a really kind of poo ability and kind of a bad attack. But I guess if you're in dire straits and you just need their 90 damage to win the game, it'd be worth it. Let's see what this is. You can't choose Cynthia and Caitlyn or a card you discarded with the effect of this card. When you play this card, you may discard another card from your hand. If you do, you draw 3 cards. Okay, that's not a bad card. It's just not special. Next. Oh, we got a Swanna from that Ducklet. Fairly cool. She's water and she doesn't take any water energy. She's all colorless, so that's pretty cool. Cricketune. Wow, he's got a lot going on here. Improvisational Force or Performance, 30 plus. If you have exactly 1 card in your hand, this attack does 130 damage, 100 more damage. If you have exactly 3 cards in your hand, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. If you have exactly 6 cards in your hand, this attack does 30 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon as well as the 30 on the active. So 30 active, 30 to each bench. And it takes 1 Grass Energy, so that's very interesting depending on how many cards you have in your hand. And then this guy, Clay. Discard the top 7 cards of your deck. If any of those cards are item cards, put them in your hand. Yeah, I'll never be using you, homie. Item cards ain't worth all that. Alright, we got that Stoutland with the Arf Arf Bark. When you play it to evolve, you may discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. You may discard an energy. Okay, so when he goes into play, you can remove an energy from them, and then when he dies, you can remove another energy from them. That's interesting. I'm looking at this. I've never seen this before. Provides one colorless energy. When you attach this card from your hand to a Pokemon, draw a card. Oh, okay. So, draw energy. Literally what it is. Okay, interesting. Alright, that's it for our Cosmic Eclipse. Let's see what else we got going on here. Got a Forbidden Light pack. Maybe it has something good. Pangoro with an Untamed Punch and a Double Stomp. That's cool. Two of these Lost Thunder packs. Alright, another cool anti-art. Man, that's really pretty. It's got Eruption. Each player discards the top card of their deck. This attack does 60 more damage for each energy card discarded in that way. So it could very well do up to 200 damage, depending on if you flip an energy and they flip an energy. Vessel of Life. All cards attached to this Pokemon attach it to one of your Pokemon as a Pokemon tool card. When the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out, your opponent takes one fewer prize card. So basically, you can kill this guy off. And stick him as a tool on one of your other Pokemon, and then when that Pokemon dies, they get to draw one less card, your opponent. Alright. And a Carbink, a Fairy Carbink. He's always been a rock type, so that's cool to see. Next. Oh my goodness, this card, y'all. Okay, I already have one. But this card is epic. If you look at his ability, the Mirror Counter, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's GX or EX, put damage counters on the attacking Pokemon equal to the damage done to this Pokemon. So, if they hit you for 200 damage, you instantly hit them for 200 damage. Period. Like, it's not an attack, it's not a move. If they hit you, they have to know whatever damage they're hitting you with, they are taking on as well. So, if they have 250 HP, right, and they hit you with a 200 attack, well, let me rephrase. They hit you with a 160, right, so you're not dead. You just took 160 damage. Then they eat that 160 damage on themselves, and then you hit them with Sonic Wing for 80. They're done. But that is really, really cool. I hate that ability being used against me, but it's very cool to use. And that Xerneas is just gorgeous. Next. Alright, let's see. Let's get some Ultra Prisms. Lowland Sandslash, he's got that spike armor. I don't know if I've ever explained this. You see how this is grayed out? Like it's not energy. You don't need any energy to do this move. Like you can just do this move. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, put 6 damage. So he can do 30 with no energies. Then you take a hit and you put 60 more on there, bad guy. I use this guy all the time in decks. He's cool. Next. Unified Mind. Alright, Alright, we got a Frostlass. Only takes 1 energy, does 40, and puts him to sleep. Or put up to 7 damage counters on this Pokemon. This attack does 20 damage for each damage counter you placed in this way. So, you could do 140 damage by doing 70 damage to yourself. That's kind of a one-off because you're going to die after that. So, that's interesting. And Tornadus, very cool. Alright. I'm going to do our boxes, our chests real quick. In case you didn't know it, because I didn't know this, you can actually get GX cards out of these chests. I didn't know that because I had never got one. I've been playing these TCGO games for a couple of years. But recently got a Tyranitar GX out of this box, and that was pretty cool. Five coins and a Gliscor. Okay. Usually it's these ones, well, the one that had the back turn, that was the one that was my GX last time. Look at that. Out of a chest. Keldeo GX. If y'all don't know anything about Keldeo GX, his pure heart ability makes him a high trade card. Everybody wants this card. I've had one forever and everybody tries to get it off of me. But his pure heart ability is the same as your Alolan Ninetales. He's the same as your Hoopa from Dark Hoopa from the Shining Legends set. But he can't be hit by Pokemon GX and Pokemon EX. And what's really cool about that is he's a GX himself. So he can do a ton of damage and not get hit by their GX or EX. He is an awesome card to have, and now I have 2. Next. It's the Gloom with irresistible aroma. Okay. 5 and a grass memory. Alright. Oh, we got another mystery one. It's a Lapras with Confuse Ray and Hydro Pump. Very cool. Well, thanks for watching me open all my packs, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.